Welcome to Relatable Wisdom, where everyday people share the quotes that have shaped their journey, offering you daily inspiration to see life through fresh eyes. Today I'm joined by Marie Eve Talbot, an online business mentor from Montreal, who beautifully weaves ancient wisdom into modern entrepreneurship. She helps soulful entrepreneurs build businesses that honor both their practical goals and their deeper purpose, believing that being strategic and being authentic aren't opposites, but powerful partners. Let's settle in and discover the code that's guided Marie Eve's approach to meaningful work and authentic success. Tell us your name and what you do.
My name is Marie Eve Talbot, and I'm an online business manager and mentor for soulful entrepreneurs. So I help content creators in the field of spiritual development, personal development, spirituality, like life coaches, holistic healers, yoga teachers, light workers, run their businesses. So I help them with the strategic part of it.
Okay. Thank you for being a guest on the podcast.
It's my pleasure, really.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Well, it's one that I made up, but it's expand and shine. And for me, it means, be as much as you can be, and then share it with the world.
Expand and
Yep.
I know it's 3 words, but I love for us to take it grab. What does expand?
Well, it can mean so much. It can mean learning. It can mean just being the most you can be. What fascinates you, what drives you to learn, what nourishes you. It can encompass self-care, but it can mean also traveling and exploring. Anything that feels nourishing is part of expanding in my definition.
Okay. How long have you, before we go to the second part and then I ask for stories and examples, how long have you had this realization?
Maybe 15 years.
Oh,
It just came to me at some point. Yeah, it's I don't know. It was kind of a download, and I've embraced it since.
Okay, what do you think are the events that led to this realization or this
I don't remember exactly, but I think the period of my life when it came to me was I was working in a soul draining job. I was getting sicker and sicker by the day because it was just completely misaligned with what I love doing and what I wanted to be on earth for. And this phrase came to me, and it became very clear that I wasn't expanding myself in any way in that job, and I wasn't shining either. And it became that guiding star in a way to change my life in a way that made much more sense for my soul, for me, for my heart, for my health, everything. And whenever I'm faced with a decision, that's kind of the filter I run it through now. Does it allow me to expand and shine? And if yes, then we go for it. And if no, well, I'm going to pass.
Okay. When you say expand, right? I know you did explain it, and right. For me, the explanations that stick are the ones that are concrete, the ones that are tied to stories. Would you be kind enough to share some personal stories you did?
Well, for example, when I left that job, I was an ecologist. And then I pivoted to the online business world. I had to learn a ton of things. I loved it. It was very stimulating, but it was also a period of growth. So for me, I was expanding a lot in my knowledge, outside of my comfort zone too, because I had all these doubts. I'd never taken formal education in that. I did go to university to study ecology, but not online business or business period. So I had to believe in myself and do it anyways. So yeah, that was that was a very big trial of expanding my self-worth, my self-knowledge, my skills, everything. It was a very intense period of a few years, actually.
Okay. And I just want us to get the second part, and probably we'll come back to revisit certain and that is the shine part, right? Expand. I feel like those words are like the same, expand and shine. Okay, so what?
Well, shine is share. Share your joy, share your gifts, share everything you've learned while you were expanding. How can you help make the world a better place? How can you help anyone that you cross paths with? For example, here on this podcast, how can I shine my passion, my joy, my enthusiasm, my knowledge, everything? How can I, the sun shines and it.
Let's take a quick pause. If you're enjoying this conversation and want more thought-provoking ideas straight to your inbox, join the Relatable Wisdom email list. It's free, quick, and filled with bite-sized insights, inspiring quotes, and behind-the-scenes reflections from our guests. Just head to relatablewisdom.com/join. That is relatablewisdom.com/join. Or tap the link in the show notes. And hey, subscribing to the podcast helps more than you think, and it's free. So if you haven't already, hit that follow button wherever you're listening. All right, let's get back to the conversation.
Makes the world better because of its light. I want to share my light too, however I can.
Yeah.
It's not enough for me to just grow and keep it for myself. It feels, it needs to flow. It needs to circulate. So I'm fortunate enough to grow in so many ways, and I need to give it back to the world in one form or another.
Yeah. Shine. Okay. Now, you did share the story of how you moved from a soul draining job to now a business that you love doing. You're passionate, and that was the context of expand. Still on that story, was the shine.
Well, whenever I work with clients, so my shine is every interaction with clients or even online on social media with people who just follow me, and then don't even pay me. Whenever I can share my thoughts, share my perspective, share tips, help anyone, I feel I'm shining.
Okay. I'm curious. The quote is expand and shine, and you've explained what each one means, and you've been generous enough to give us some of your personal. Has there been a time where, for the past 15 years, where it felt right? I'm not saying that it was right. It felt you shouldn't expand and shine. Expanding and shine is good, but not in this context.
Well, sometimes when I'm sick, I wish I could continue to expand and shine, but for me, for it to be sustainable, I need to rest and take care of myself first. So I'm not saying not to expand and shine, but sometimes it's part of the cycle of resting and taking a little break before we can do more again.
Yeah, well, when you look at it, it's resting. It's a way of expanding and shining, because it's just like if you're recharging a Tesla or any of these things, it's so they can run, so they can shine. And so resting, it helps you to even shine better. And
yeah, and it's a way to expand too in rest. If I deplete myself through shining, then I won't have any fuel left for more. So yeah, but it's not the traditional way of understanding expanding by resting. So many of us are just striving so much to more, and it's exciting, it's accelerating, but rest is sweet too.
yeah, okay. Is there a way, if you had to advise someone to expand and what frameworks or approach would you use or suggest for them to find the ways or the methods or the places, the areas they can expand?
Well, to expand, I find I just follow my curiosity. Whatever I'm drawn to, that's the next good thing for me. Sometimes it's super random, and sometimes I want to find a solution to something, and I'm attracted by something that has nothing related with it, but you never know where it's going to lead you. And if it gives you more energy or inspiration, or you come up across a surprising solution, then it worked. It's not a formula that is that will absolutely yield results. So you gotta trust that, and follow where it leads you. So I find curiosity is the best way for me to expand. And for shining, it's just whatever makes you happy. We all naturally know how to be happy, what makes us joyful, what makes us feel so free and ourselves, that we want to share it with the world. So the opposite of shining would be having to do something, shoulds. You should do this or that. That's not the idea at all. It's more, what can't you stop yourself doing? What topic can you just not stop talking about? Or yeah, has it ever happened that you had to talk to some stranger on the street because you had to share an idea with them, help them in some ways, or give them a direction? That's the spontaneity of shining. Just do share that joy with the world, and it's going to lead you through all kinds of sweet encounters.
Yeah, one of the problems I note about being an adult, especially in this modern world with a lot of the chaos, a lot of the troubles, and all the pressures and all, is that the childhood curiosity we had has been stifled with adulthood, like bills and all that, and so people, uh, some should I say people forgotten what it means to be.
Well, still, you have free time. Like, what are you curious about when you watch a TV show, or you talk with your friends, or you read a book? Like, what would stop you in your tracks when you're walking in the city and you see a like a poster of something? What is it? The colors, the message, the idea? I find we're still curious, but maybe we don't give it enough time or attention in our life to really notice it. But that's something that we can all cultivate.
Yeah, yeah, it's not easy, but it can.
It's a practice.
Yeah, thank you. Is Mary?
Yep, Mary.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like every time I see the E, I feel like I should pronounce the E.
Oh,
uh, okay. What's a key takeaway you love to leave with my list advice or key?
well, follow your joy. Follow your joy. You have so much to share, so much to contribute to the world. Maybe your job isn't it. Maybe your family isn't it. But whatever brings you joy, do more of it because it'll find a way into the world. And we need every bit of genius from everyone here on Earth.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Uh, where can my listeners learn more about you and what?
They can visit my website. It's delightedspirit.com, and they can download free resources, read my blog, connect with me in all kinds of ways, and work with me if they want.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, you're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
You've been listening to Relatable Wisdom, and I've been your host, Wisdom Okonkwo. You've been listening to the podcast where every story, quote, and insight helps you see life a little differently. If you enjoyed today's episode, follow the show on your favorite podcast app and share it with someone who loved the conversation. For more inspiring voices and timeless wisdom, visit relatablewisdom.com. Until next time, keep living, learning, and collecting wisdom that matters most to you.